Hello, my fantastic little learners. Today we're going to discover the secret to counting beats in words, and it's going to be so much fun. Well, those beats you hear are what we call syllables. But what exactly are syllables, you ask? Let's find out together. Imagine your words are like little songs. Each beat and change in sound is a syllable. It's like a little chunk of sound that makes up the bigger word. Think of it this way. If words were houses, syllables would be the bricks that build them. Now, to learn syllables, let's look at some simple everyday words. Take the word cat, for instance. Say it out loud. Cat. Did you notice how it has just one beat? That means cat has one syllable. Let's try another word. How about apple? Say it with me. App-pole. Did you hear that? There are two beats in apple, which means there are two syllables. App-pole. Isn't that fun? Now let's make things a bit more interesting. Say the word elephant. Elephant. That word has three beats. L-li-phant. So elephant has three syllables. All right, let's try one more. How about hippopotamus? That's a big word, isn't it? But don't worry, we can break it down into smaller parts, into syllables. Say it with me. Hip-po-po-ta-mus. There you go. Hippopotamus has 5 syllables. See, syllables are everywhere in every word we speak. They are the beats that give our words rhythm and make them easier to say and understand. So next time you say a word, try to listen for the beats, for the syllables. It may seem like a little thing, but understanding syllables can help us become better readers, better spellers, and even better speakers. Now that we know what syllables are, can you count the syllables in your name? Now let's try another technique. Can you clap along every time we hear the change in beat in each word and count the syllables? Let's begin with the word dog. How many claps do you think it takes? Let's try it together.
Dog.
That's right, just one clap for dog. It means the word dog is a one-syllable word. Now let's try the word butterfly. Can you guess how many syllables are in butterfly? Let's clap it out.
Butterfly.
That's 3 claps. So butterfly has 3 syllables. What about the word macaroni? How many claps for macaroni? Let's do it together.
Macaroni.
4 claps again. Macaroni also has 4 syllables. Let's try a longer word now. How about caterpillar? It's a big word, isn't it? But don't worry, we can break it down into smaller parts. Let's clap it out.
Caterpillar.
Wow, that's 4 claps. So, caterpillar has 4 syllables. Another technique to count syllables is by placing our hand under our chin. Every time our chin drops while saying a word, that's a syllable. Let's try it with the word watermelon. Say watermelon and feel your chin drop for each syllable.
Watermelon.
Did you feel it drop 4 times? That's because watermelon has 4 syllables. Remember, kids, syllables are like the beats in the music of English language. They give rhythm to our words and make our speech more understandable. Every word has at least 1 syllable, but some words have a lot more. Before we move on, let's try a couple more words. How about mommy? Let's clap it out.
Mommy.
That's 2 claps. So the word mommy has 2 syllables. And finally, let's try banana. This one might be a little tricky, but I know you can do it. Let's clap it out.
Banana.
That's 3 claps. So banana has 3 syllables. Great job. You're getting the hang of this. Ready to try some longer words? Great! Now you might think that longer words sound a bit challenging, but don't worry, we're going to tackle them together. Just remember, every word is just a bunch of syllables put together. Let's start with the word unbelievable. Can you hear the beats? Let's clap it out.
Unbelievable.
5 claps for 5 syllables. How about we try another one? Let's take the word revolutionary. Let's clap it. Can you hear the 6 beats and 6 claps? That means the word revolutionary has 6 syllables. And how about imagination? Let's clap it out.
Imagination.
That's a 5-syllable word. Remember, it's all about listening to the beats in the word. Each beat is a syllable. And the more you practice, the better you'll get at hearing those beats and identifying the syllables. So, keep practicing with different words. Try clapping out the syllables to the words in your favorite song or the names of your favorite characters from books or names of your friends. You'll be surprised at how quickly you'll start to hear the syllables and understand how words are put together. Well done! You're doing fantastic. Keep practicing and you'll be a syllable superstar. How about a fun game to test your syllable counting skills? Now that we've learned about syllables, it's time to play a game. This will help you practice your new skill and make sure you really understand it. Here's how it works. I'll say a word, and then you'll have a few moments to think about how many syllables that word has. Remember, a syllable is a single, unbroken sound in a word. It's like a beat in the rhythm of the word. Once you've made your guess, I'll reveal the correct answer. Ready? Let's start with an easy one. Fish. Take a moment. Did you guess one? That's correct. Fish has only one syllable. Fish. Now let's try a slightly longer word. Kindergarten. Think about it.
Kindergarten.
If you guessed 4, you're right. Kindergarten has 4 syllables. Okay, let's try another one. Teacher. How many syllables does the word teacher have? If you said 2, you're absolutely right.
Teacher.
Has 2 syllables. Let's do a couple more. How about remember? Think about it. Did you say 3? If so, you're on a roll.
Remember.
The word remember has 3 syllables. And finally, let's end with a tricky one. Extraordinary. Take your time. If you guessed 6, then you've really got the hang of this.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary has 6 syllables. Well done, everyone. You've shown great skill in counting syllables. Remember, understanding syllables can help you learn new words, improve your spelling, and even become a better reader. That was fun. Games are a great way to learn, aren't they? And the best part is, you can play this game anytime, anywhere, with any word. Keep practicing and you'll master this in no time. Now let's take a moment to remember what we've learned today. We've had a fantastic journey learning about syllables. We started with understanding what syllables are. Remember, a syllable is like a beat in the rhythm of a word. It's every single beat or pulse that you can clap out in a word. We then moved on to counting syllables in common words. We discovered that words like cat, dog, and fish have just 1 syllable, while words like butterfly, elephant, and watermelon have more. Each time your chin drops when you're saying a word, that's a syllable. Then, we got a bit adventurous and tackled longer words. We found out that even long, fancy words like hippopotamus and kindergarten are just made up of smaller syllable beats. It's like a fun puzzle, isn't it? And the best part is, there's no word too big for us to handle. And who can forget our exciting syllable game? It was such a blast clapping out the syllables in different words and guessing the number of beats. Games like this not only make learning fun, but they also help us remember what we've learned. But remember, the key to becoming a syllable superstar is practice. 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 Keep listening to words, clapping out their syllables, and counting those beats. You can practice with your favorite book or while you're talking with your friends or even when you're just thinking to yourself. The more you practice, the better you'll get. And don't forget, if you are ever unsure about how many syllables a word has, just use your chin trick. Say the word and count how many times your chin drops. It's a very easy way to count syllables. Remember, every word has its own beat. Keep clapping and counting and you'll be a syllable superstar in no time. Thanks for joining our class today.